Hi, and thank you for watching. My name is Dominator, and today I'm going to be showing you version 2 of my LEGO Transformers Optimus Primal from one of the greatest Transformers series, Beast Wars! My original Optimus Primal model is one of the most successful videos on my channel, and you guys have been very supportive of that video and very fond of that model, which is why I did a tutorial of it. I appreciate the support for it, and I really liked that model. However, there were some very big flaws with it, mostly proportional and mostly the posability. So I saw the need to improve upon it, and that is what I have done here. As you can see, when compared to my previous model, he's a lot beefier, and I think that this gives him a lot more character in the gorilla mode, and really separates him from his robot mode. And speaking of the robot mode, this is a big improvement over my previous model. However, one flaw with it is there is a lot of robot colors showing through when obviously that's not supposed to be the case. However, I don't view this as a complete issue, as most Optimus Primals do have this problem. Even the Masterpiece has this problem. So it could be worse. Also, another thing, I switched out the eyes from the previous model to dark gray from white. I think this makes them stand out less and helps the head look more cohesive. I'm still using the Student Scissors Optimus Primal head since I just haven't come up with a better way to build a gorilla head at this scale, and I think it looks very nice. He's also way more posable than my previous model, having actual full shoulder joints, which you do need to be very intentional with, as the shoulder pad will separate from the arm, as is typical with Primals. He has wrist swivel, he has an elbow, he has kick forward, a little bit out to the side, and a little bit back. So overall, we're looking pretty good on posability.
Well, that's just prime.
Just to give you a sense of scale, here he is with a minifigure, which actually that's kind of basically minifigure scale, which is kind of cool considering most of my models are not minifigure scale. Here he is with Gorilla Grodd, which is, you know, just interesting for that. And here he is with Beast Wars Megatron. I like that I was able to compress this mode this much, considering that in robot mode he is going to be the same size as Beast Wars Megatron, which is cool. So, getting all this out of the way, I think it's time to transform him.
Optimus Primal, maximize! By the Matrix!
So here we have Optimus Primal in his robot mode, and I am extremely proud of how this turned out. This completely blows away my original model, with the better proportions, better details, and all around just a cleaner robot mode. This is the mode that I prioritized over the gorilla mode, and I am so happy that I did. Getting into more improvements with it, I made a new head for it. Honestly, I don't even know what I was thinking with the original head. It almost looks like it has elf ears, which is just weird and wrong for Primal. Here I used a upside down tooth piece along with these curved things to give him those very exaggerated ears, which was based off a little bit of the IDW comic and the original toy. Also based off the IDW comic is him having his shoulder cannons always exposed. There is no place for these to stow away when in robot mode. They store away inside the chest when in beast mode, so they're just hanging out there. The gorilla head also hangs out there, but fortunately due to its color, it's not too noticeable. The prime jets are also always exposed, which, like I said, IDW comic always has his weapons out, so. But he does have one concealed weapon, which is his wrist cannons from the cartoon. I really love this detail, and I love how seamlessly it hides away.
Surprise!
And overall, I think it's a pretty good feature. Getting into the posability, he has decently deep elbows with this part freed up. Same shoulder joints from the robot mode, with obviously more range as it's freed up. The shoulder cannons can move out of his way. He has head rotation. He kind of has a bit of an ab crunch because of the way he transforms, but I wouldn't exactly count that because it's a pain to get back into place. Then he has the ball joints freed up at his knees, and then he has a decently deep knee bend and toe up. So he has a pretty good range of motion, and you can get some decently dynamic poses with this guy, especially when you bring in some accessory pieces like his blast effects. And those of you who collect Hasbro figures probably know how crazy things get when you bring in blast effects. Another accessory I have to go with this guy is these two swords, which I got from the Wolverine mech sets. They do not curve in the way that his swords are supposed to, but I just think that these swords look the best with him. They just suit the aesthetic, and they honestly kind of remind me of his IDW swords. More and more IDW references in this video, I guess. So, I guess you can count this as an IDW Beast Wars Primal. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with the same minifigure from before. Here he is with Gorilla Grodd. And here he is with Beast Wars Megatron. And these two look absolutely great together. Perfect for a Beast Wars display. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for Primal here. I'm very thankful for that you tuned in today. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of it. I appreciate any criticism, so both positive and negative. Just let me know what you think. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and God bless.